Hello and welcome to another edition of Another Book Review. This week I'll be reviewing Karen McManus' book, One of Us is Lying. Talk real briefly about the author, go into a spoiler-free overview of the plot, talk about what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, who I'd recommend the book to, and finish off with what I will be reading for next time. Karen McManus is a fairly new author. This book is her first book. One of Us is Lying came out in 2017. I think she's published one sequel to it since, and another one may be on the way, based on what I saw on the Wikipedia page. I don't know very much about her. I know this book was fairly popular. It has been picked up as a television pilot, I believe. I don't know if it's been filmed yet. But what it is essentially, if I had to give an elevator pitch about it, it is if Agatha Christie wrote The Breakfast Club. So it basically is a murder mystery set in a high school. There are four kind of suspects to the murder who all are kind of stereotypes in some ways. You have the popular jock, you have the popular girl, you have kind of the class nerd, and you have kind of a troubled person or an outcast who's been in trouble with police and things like that. And I think, and then there is a murder body, and the book is really a murder mystery in the sense of unraveling what is going on. What I liked about it is I think that she did a really good job of, well, first of all, it's very compelling. You can read it probably in about a day and a half, 2 days. It's a really gripping novel in that sense that you kind of, there's enough there to kind of keep pushing you forward. I think she also does a good job of kind of breaking down the stereotypes in each of the characters, the way it's formatted. They each get chapters that are under their own names, and you kind of get their viewpoints, the four main characters. So you get to kind of see their inner lives a little bit, and it kind of, I think, makes them fuller characters, and it makes them more real, so to speak. Easier for you to relate to them, no matter kind of where you're coming at it from. I thought the book has kind of ultimately a positive message. It kind of says a lot about kind of bullying and gossip, and the effects of bullying and gossip, and the power for people to kind of choose their own paths is really important, and kind of not fitting into how other people see you or classify you. I thought was really good. On kind of the negative side of things, I thought that the resolution of the book was a little bit messy. I thought that there are characters who act in ways that didn't feel realistic at times. It's not many. There's really only probably 1 or 2 points in the book that I looked at, and I just had kind of, I don't know if that character would have acted in this manner. There's also some of the dialogue is a little bit cheesy. There are a few romances in the book, but I think they're all handled relatively well for the most part. But those were kind of the main things. I think the book works better. It's a young adult book, so I think it actually is, if I was going to recommend it to someone, I would probably recommend it to someone who's 17 or 18. There are some swear words in there, so if that's something that is a barrier to you to give it to someone, just know that. Everything else, I think there's not really any kind of gratuitous sex or violence or anything. So I think that would be a good book to give to someone who maybe is in high school or about to leave high school. If they want something they kind of can relate to, I think it's actually a pretty good book for that. So that is One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. Next time I'm going to read The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. Until next time, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter. I'll have my Twitter link below. Until next time, bye.